All right, students, let's go ahead. Chalo. Everyone over here now, listen. Before the break, we were done with section number 7.1 A. Now let's go ahead and move to section number 7.1 double A. People, anyone any doubt in section number 7.1 A? Chalo, we'll go ahead. Everyone over here. Section number 7.1 double A goes ahead and says that if there is a person other than individual who is doing an activity or transaction with their members, people, can you see over here? They are telling person and member will be treated as separate person. Now, when they say person, can you tell me what do you mean by person? Individual. It can be a company. It can be a Hindu undivided family. It can be a partnership firm. Have you learned it, everyone? When did you learn? In law, you have learned. Oh, very good. You know individual. You know partnership firm. You know LLP. You know company. You know artificial judicial person. AJP. All these are what? All these are person. Okay? So they are telling a person other than individual doing an activity with the member. They are telling person and the member will be treated as separate person. I'll tell you what happened. For an example, I'll go ahead and tell you. You tell me one thing. For an example, we'll take these four girls who are sitting over here. They went ahead and created one club. What they were doing? No, they were every day. What they were doing? They were going out. People, chalo, we'll go ahead and draw and understand this. 1 minute. Huh. For an example, what they were doing? Every day they were going out. Okay? All the four, what they used to do? They went ahead and they were going out and eating food outside. So, for an example, what they used to do? They used to go ahead and accumulate money in one place, okay, and spend. For example, 100 rupees ka food they 25 each one of them used to contribute, and they used to pay for their own food. So they have put 25 rupees one place mein. They went out and ate. My question over here, tell me one thing. What did they do? They went out, ate the food and paid for their food. Have they given any service to themselves? Arey, can you give service to yourself only? Now, you know what they did? Instead of going out and instead of going ahead and putting what to put the money together, what they did, they went ahead and made one bank account. They put the money in the bank account, and bank account ke through they went ahead and paid for their own expenses. What were they doing? They went ahead and put the money in their bank account. So, for an example, they decided every month they will put 1,000 rupees into four of them. They will put the money in the bank account. So bank will have how much? 4,000 rupees. And 4,000 rupees, no, whatever they want to eat. They want to eat food. They ate food. Bank will pay for the food. They went and played games, etc. Bank will pay for the games. Now you tell me one thing. In this bank account had to be opened. So the bank account they went ahead and opened in the name of the chit chat girls. The chit chat girls who are there, they opened the chit chat girls club. One club they opened in their name. Just like that, they gave the name as chit chat club. What they were putting? They were putting the money in the club, and club say what was they doing? They were spending for themselves only. You tell me one thing. Basically, I am putting money for myself and spending for myself. Do you guys agree with me? So is it not like putting money for myself and spending for myself? So can I give service to myself? Array everyone. What happened? We took some service from outside. We gave, all the four of us gave for it. Yes, everyone. My question over here, my question over here, in this scenario, is the club and the people separate or they are not separate? The person is only the club. People. But in the GST law, they went ahead and told, understand one thing. If you go ahead and create one club like this, where you will put all your money, you will give subscription. You will get what? Subscription per month, per annum subscription. And the club will go ahead and provide you various services. Or the club will do any activity for you. For example, the club told you can come and do swimming, you can come and eat in the restaurant, and per annum you have to pay 1,000 rupees. The club and these people will always be treated as separate person. Government wanted GST on this. What government told you know? So for an example, everyone over here, these four people, they went ahead and created one club. Nothing. They gave the club the name as Chit Chat Club. Okay, everyone. And these are the four people who are the member. People, tell me one thing. Is the club and the members actually separate or they are not separate? They are only the Chit Chat Club. Do you guys agree with me? They have given themselves the name as what? We are the Chit Chat Club. Done? But what government is telling, if you by chance create any club like this, the members and the club will be treated as separate person. It will always be treated as. So club went ahead and gave you restaurant services, swimming. You can play, come and play, etc. And from you, the club is charging what? Membership fees. Yes or no? Or subscription per annum. Always remember, club is separate, you are separate, and whenever they are doing any activity for you and charging a consideration from you, it will always be a supply. Is my point clear to all? Tell me one thing. I went ahead and created one CA club. Okay, everyone, tell me one thing. This is the CA club. The CA club, we have made CA Club Limited. One company we opened. In that, that's actually a club, but it's a company. All the members are there. Okay? My question, is the club and member separate, first of all? Yes. Is club a separate person? Is the member separate person? Club went ahead and did activity for the member. For an example, club told we will give you restaurant services. Club went ahead and told we will go ahead and give you food. Club went ahead and told we will go ahead and give you can come, play games, activities, etc. But every member has to pay 1000 rupees per annum. My question over here, is the club and is the member separate? Yes. Now, is there an activity which is done? Is it done? Is there an activity done? Is it done for a consideration? Simple. Government went ahead and told between the person and the member there is a supply. And my question is, if there is a supply, will GST get imposed? Yes. So it means the club, if it's a registered person, will it collect GST? Will it pay GST to the government? Please tell me, are we all clear till here? You know what happened? There is one case of service tax which came, which was Kolkata Club Limited ka case, wherein Supreme Court in service tax regime, not now, service tax earlier, went ahead and held that club and the members are not separate. Members are only the club. No, if members are not there, what is the club? Correct or not? And hence, in service tax, the Supreme Court had gone ahead and held that club and member, when members are paying anything to the club and club is doing anything for the member, it is not separate. Members are only the club and one person cannot go ahead and give service to himself. So there is no supply. In service tax, it was told by the court. Now to delete that or to make it useless, they went ahead and did what, everyone? They inserted 7.1, the AA, and told whatever is told by the court and all, you forget it. Members are separate, club is separate, and the members are separate. Whether the club is a company, whether the club is a association, whether the club is a partnership firm, whatever it is, club will be separate and the members will be. So club going in and doing an activity for the members and charging any amount, will it be a supply? Okay. Okay. They told it is vice versa also possible. For an example, I am the member of a club. It is a club. And I went ahead and did something for the club. Then what will happen? If I do something for the club, for example, club went ahead and told me, Ramesh sir, can you do the accounting for us? I did an activity and club is paying me consideration. Is this also a supply? Is my point clear? They are telling whether you do it for the club. See, always remember, they both will be treated as what? Separate person. So whenever one person other than individual doing an activity for the members or members doing an activity, remember, if there is any consideration which is coming, whether it is cash or deferred payment. What do you mean by deferred payment? Installment. Whenever you give service to the club, 1 minute, whenever club will give service to you, club will charge you per annum membership, per month membership, per month. If it is charging, it's deferred payment. It's not charging you immediately, it's charging you in installment. Or club can charge you any valuable. Whatever it is, always remember, is the club members and the club separate person? Is there an activity? Is it a supply? Only if it is for a consideration. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, please see and tell me, is this point clear? Whether you do an activity for your member or you do an act transaction with your member, will it be a supply or not a supply? Chalo, I'll go ahead and ask you whether you are doing an activity or you are doing a transaction. I'll ask you transaction का example. For example, there is a club. Okay? There is the members who are there. Club told the member, I will sell you television. For the television, you have to go ahead and pay me 10,000 rupees. My question, is there a transaction between them? Yes. Is it supply? Yes. Are we all clear till here? Here, business is not told because club doing an activity for a consideration, it is considered as what, everyone? Business only. They are not told whether it is in the course of, because club can go ahead and say, I'm not trying to do business, I'm just helping my member. Government told whatever it is. It will always be a supply if it is done for a. Tell no, everyone. Consideration. Are we all clear till here? Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Listen. Do one thing. Read this quickly. 71AA. Read. Read and tell me. Did you understand this point? Read. I am not telling whether club has to pay GST or not. I am telling the activity is a supply or not. Is the club and members ke beech mein whatever is happening, is it supply? Yes. Now, when will club collect GST and pay? Only when it is registered. When does a person take registration? When it crosses the limit, the turnover limit. How much? 40 lakh as of now. You take 40 lakh. When it cross 40 lakh, it has to take registration. Actually, for supplier of goods, it is 40. Supplier of service, it is 20. So, club is providing service, then it is 20 lakh rupees. When it is crossing 20, then it will take registration. If it is registered, but if it is not registered, is it supply, not supply? Supply. You have to remember, exam mein they'll ask you whether supply or not supply. People, did you understand what I'm telling? Chalo, read this paragraph once quickly. See, it says the activities or transaction by a person other than individual. You tell me one thing. Why are they telling other than individual? Hey, Baba, individual giving service to individual, they are not covering. They are telling it should be a club. It should be a club, can be a partnership firm, club can be a company, club can be an LLP, but it should not be an individual giving services to the member. No, 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 no. It is an association or a club or partnership firm, company giving services to whom? Members. It should be person other than individual giving to its member or constituent. Constituent means who constitutes a partnership firm? Partners. Constituents means the basically the members, or vice versa for cash, deferred payment, or any valuable consideration. So if there is a club giving services to the member and collecting cash, is it supply, not supply? Supply. It collecting installment mein money, supply. Collecting any other valuable consideration. Valuable consideration means might be the club is telling, I will give service to the member. Members has to give 1 gram gold every month. Whether you call it cash or any other payment, which is subscription, or it can be any other valuable. Can I go ahead, everyone? Remember, for the purpose of this clause, it is hereby clarified that notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force or any judgment or any order of court or tribunal or authority, the person and the member or its constituent shall always be deemed to be two separate. It is telling whatever is told by that court, etc. You forget it. You remember Kolkata Club Limited, I told you. And the supply of activity inter se shall be deemed to have taken place from one person to another. What they are telling? Person and the members will always be deemed as separate person. It will not always be deemed that club is separate, persons are separate. Whenever any activity is happening for a consideration, supply, not supply. Everyone, supply. So people in the exam, they will go ahead and tell you. For an example, they will go ahead and tell you what club ka name will give. Cosmopolitan Club, for an example. They will tell Cosmopolitan Club to its member went ahead and gave the service and from the members it is going ahead and collecting 10,000 rupees per month. Is there an activity? Is there a supply between club and the member? Everyone, yes or no? Yes. Can I go ahead, everyone? That's all over here. Next. Now we'll move to the third one, everyone. Tell me one thing. What did we learn till now? section number seven में we learned section number 1A. 7.1A told what? All forms of activity for A, it should be in the course of, only then it will be considered as. Second one, A told person other than doing an activity with the, or members doing an activity with them, it should be for A. Means members should pay consideration, only then it will be A. Please tell me, can I move to the third one, everyone? Now we have the third one, people, importation of service. First of all, what do you mean by importation of service, everyone? What do you mean by importation of service? Supplier is outside. Array, importation means supplier should be outside. Yes or no, everyone? Everyone, hands up. My right is your left hand. My right hand is your left hand. You have to show this side. Supplier is outside. My right is your left. Array, my right hand is your left hand. Correct, everyone. Supply is outside India. Recipient is in India. Service is given in India. What is importation? Supply is outside India. This service is given in India. Correct, everyone. And receiver is also in India. Then it's called what, everyone? Importation of. Supply is outside. Receiver is in India. And service is given in India. Then it's called what? Importation of. Now, you tell me one thing. People, you tell me one thing. Supplier is outside India. You see supply from recipient's point or supplier's point? Use, for an example, I am a shopkeeper. I sold masala dosa to you. Is it supply or not supply? Do you see supply from supplier's point of view or recipient's point of view? Whether he has done supply or not, you have to see from whose point of view? So if I am a supplier, I did a sale for a consideration in the course of business, it's a supply. Do I see from your angle or my angle? My angle, correct? So my question is, you ate the masala dosa for your business or you ate the masala dosa for your non-business? Does it matter to me? For an example, I sold you a bike. Did I sell you the bike for your business or did I sell you the bike for your non-business? Does it matter to the supplier or does not matter? For me, is it a supply? It's a supply. How? It's a sale for a consideration. Am I doing business when I, 1 minute, when I sell you a bike, am I doing business? Whether you buy the bike for your non-business or business purpose, does it matter? Does not matter. For supplier, does it matter? Did you understand what I'm telling? Sure. So I'll tell you one thing. One person from outside India gave service to in India. One person from outside India gave service to me in India. That person was an advocate. He gave service to me in India for my business or non-business purpose. My question over here, supply is seen from recipient's point or supplier's point? Supplier went ahead and gave the service to me in India, might be advocate service or consultancy. I took from a person who is sitting in London. He gave me the service in India. Supply is outside India. Receiver is in. Service is given in India. My question to all of you. From supplier's angle, you tell me, when he gave me the supply, he gave me the consultancy for my business. For an example, I took interior designing consultancy from him for my office ka building. My question over here, has he done a supply? Yes or no? Yes. Sure? Even if I take it for my home interior designing, has he done a supply? Sure? Did you understand what I'm telling? Pakka, everyone? Supplier is outside India, receiver is in India, supply given in India. Is it importation? Now, they have written that, Ramesh, whenever you import a service, if you import it for a, whether you took it for business purpose or you took it for non-business purpose, both will be considered as, this I am cutting now, you don't cut anything. My question over here, From supplier's angle, you tell me. Suppliers in London, for an example. He gave some service to me in India. From supplier's angle, you tell me whether it is supply or not. But they have not written from supplier's angle. They have written from receiver's angle. Why? Because they are telling supplier will not pay GST in India. People. So we are writing from whose angle? Recipient's angle. Ramesh, did you import the service? I told yes, sir. Did you import it for a consideration? I told yes, sir. Did you take it for your business or did you take it for your non-business? Does not matter. Did the person from outside India do business in India? So it will be considered as supply. Chalo, I'll ask you one question. People, first of all, tell me one thing. One person is there in the US. Okay? I am in India. From US, he gave me legal services. Legal? He gave me in India, I gave him $10,000. Whether he gave me in India for my business or non-business, you tell me from supplier's angle, does it matter? Does not matter. Why does not matter? For him, it's a sale for a consideration and it's his business. Do you guys agree with me? But government did not write this from supplier's angle. Government wrote from whose angle? They told recipient, listen, you imported a service from outside India. I told, yes, sir, I imported a service. What is importation? Supply is outside India. He gave you the service in India and you are in India, so it's called import. Did you take it for your business or non-business? Both the case may it will be a. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead, everyone? More discussion on this, I will do it in the next class. But only this much I am going ahead and telling you as of now. I will go ahead and ask you one question. We, the institute, we wanted some consultancy. We called one person in London and took the consultancy for our business. Supply, not supply? Supply. Me, for my personal purpose, I went ahead and called one advocate and took some services from US for a consideration. Supply, not supply? Okay? People, is this third one clear to all of you? More discussion on this I will do tomorrow when I will teach you more importation of service. Then I will club both of them and I'll explain you something. Okay, everyone? Chalo. Now I want to go ahead and move to section number 7.1c. Everyone tell me one thing. I taught you section number 7, right? In section number 7, what did I teach you? Section number 7.1. Is it clear? Activity for a consideration in the course of, will it be a supply? ठीक है. Second, AA, person other than doing an activity with the, for a, will it be a supply? Section number 7.1b. 7.1b is written from supplier's angle or recipient's angle? But supply has to be seen from supplier's angle or recipient. So importation of service for a consideration, whether you take it for business or non-business, is it supply? Is my point clear to all? Tell me once again, shall I explain again or got it? Got it. Chalo, I want to go ahead, everyone over here now, 7.1c. Now listen, can you tell me 7.1a, AA and B may what was common? All the three were supply only if it is for A. See, here also it will be considered supply only if there is a. Here also it will be considered as supply only if it's a. Only if there is a consideration 7.1a, AA and B may, your activity will be considered as supply. Sure, everyone? Now we are going to move to 7.1c. Section number 7.1c says your activity, if it is specified in schedule 1, where it is specified, if you make or agree to make without a consideration also, it will be considered as what, everyone? People, what are they telling? There are some activity told in schedule. Even if you do without a, it will be considered as supply. Is my point clear to all? Now, what is this schedule 1? Schedule 1, if you go ahead and see over here, when you go down, no, you will see over here, after the act gets over, one schedule 1 is there. Can you see? And in schedule 1, they have told activities to be treated as supply, even if made without. And there are how many activities, everyone? If I click over here, 1 minute. Array, you play game till now. Jump. Okay, 1 minute. Array. We'll play when we have time. Now we are discussing something. Wait, internet has come. Everyone over here now, listen. See, when you go over here, no, in the act, you will be able to see one. Huh. In the act, when you go down, here you will be able to see one schedule one. See, when you see schedule one, no, schedule one, may they have told activities which will be treated as supply even without. How many activities? One, two, three, four. So, people over here, we are going to learn one, two, three, four. Are we clear, everyone? These four activity, if you do, and there is nothing, no consideration also, but still government is telling it is supply, you have to pay. Is my point clear? If it is supply, do I have to pay GST? Yes. What are these four activities? Can I go ahead, everyone? Number one activity, which is there, it says permanent transfer or disposal. Permanently, if you transfer it to someone or you dispose what? Business asset. I want to understand first. First, they are telling permanent transfer. Permanent means permanently if you give it. Transfer means give it. Or dispose means useless thing it was, you disposed it of. Of what? Can you tell me, are they telling fixed asset or business asset? When they say fixed asset, it is only plant and machinery, etc. When they are telling business asset means what? Any asset of your business, whether it is current assets, your stock. Okay, tell me one thing. My business asset. Is this bottle my business asset? Yes. Is this projector my business asset? Yes. Are this chair table my business asset? Yes. Is this laptop my business asset? Yes. It is not necessary that your business asset should be fixed or current. It can be an asset of your business. Is my point clear? My question over here, first of all, you should permanently transfer your business. Which business asset? Where ITC has been taken, availed on such asset. Chalo, I'll go ahead and ask you some question. I'll explain you what they are trying to tell. People tell me one thing. Everyone over here now. They are telling if you permanently transfer, people permanent transfer or disposal of what? Business asset. Listen, today what you are thinking, you tell me one thing. Yesterday when we learned chapter number 1, today is chapter number 1 very easy. Correct? It's just theoretical, you know. Today when you are learning supply, what you are thinking today is difficult. Tomorrow you will think it is very easy. But today, if it is not difficult, it is not CA ka course, no? Correct, no? If it is not difficult, you don't need a teacher to teach, no? You could have learned yourself only. Correct or not, everyone? So, it's okay. If it is not difficult, how will I feed my stomach? We also have to do something. Yes or no, everyone? What I'm telling is, it's okay if it is little difficult for you. Tomorrow, when you come to the class, you will tell, hey, sir, yesterday what we are learning is total bakwas, very easy. Day after tomorrow, when you come, you'll say, or more easy. But don't worry about it. Concentrate. If you don't understand in first attempt, tell me again. I'll explain again. But we all have to understand. Yes or no, everyone? Now, I don't know about you or not. In my class, if the student is sitting, he or she has to understand. Only then I will get good sleep at night. That's sir. See, whenever I come for everyday class, one thing which I think and come is today has to be a good class. Students have to enjoy the class. Students have to learn and go home. Are we clear? If you learn, if you understand and go home, if you have a doubt, you have to ask me. If you don't understand something, no, Baba, I'll not get a good sleep. I will think, oh, student did not understand. See, at the end of the day, what is our work? Whatever is our work, we have to do it properly. Yes or no, everyone? So whenever I come to my class, I always make it a point that if I am going for today's class, students have to understand. If they did not understand, then what is the point of me coming to class? Yes or no, everyone? So if you by chance did not understand, you have to tell me, sir, please explain again. I'll explain again, no problem. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Now you tell me, when we are telling permanent transfer, if you permanently transfer or dispose your business, on which ITC you have taken? Input tax? You tell me, you do you know what is input tax credit now? If you buy anything, you will get the credit. Yes or no, everyone? What will you do with the credit? Set off. Yesterday, when you were learning this, you're thinking what is there. But now, do you know? A businessman, what will he do? Whenever he'll buy anything, he'll always get the credit. What will he do with the credit? Set off. That's all. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, permanent transfer or disposal of business asset on which ITC has been taken. Chalo, I'll go ahead and explain you. What government is selling? Government is selling if you permanently give it. Okay, if it is done for a consideration, permanently, I sold the mobile phone for a consideration. Supply, not supply. Why supply? Sale for a consideration in the course of business. 71A. Is 71A easy now? Like that, when you have come to 71C, now you'll feel little 71C. But when I move next, you'll feel, oh, that is very easy. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, same thing government is selling. For an example, I bought a mobile phone. I took the ITC. Okay, chalo, you tell me. This is my shop. Take everyone, I am a seller of mobile phone. I bought two mobile phone for 20,000 rupees. How much? 2,000. GST paid 10%, 200 rupees. Can you tell me how much input tax credit I will get? Tell no, Baba. Is input tax credit very easy now? Can I go ahead, everyone? See, you have to understand, go home, revise and sleep. Then morning when you come, no, you'll feel, now I know it. Everyone over here now. Now, out of this, one mobile phone I sold. One mobile sold. Can you tell me, is it supply or not supply? Sale for a consideration in the course of sold. Say, section number. Supply, not supply. Anyone in a doubt till here? Take it. Now, I went ahead. People, can you tell me? I sold that mobile phone for one mobile phone. I bought two for 2,000. But I made my customer big bakra. One mobile I sold for 2,000 rupees. GST I charged 10%, which is how much? 200. Can you tell me how much do I have to pay to the government? 1 minute. Output tax liability is how much? Output tax liability is 200. Input tax credit is how much? Can you tell me how much will I pay to the government? Zero. Ahaha. I did not pay anything to the government. Why? ITC ahead. What is the government waiting for? What is the government waiting for? Tell no, Baba. If you don't apply your brain now, then you'll never be able to apply. You have to think. You tell me, what is the government waiting for? Government is waiting for me to sell the second unit. Yes or no, everyone? Government is selling, Ramesh. Today you sold one. You used your credit, no problem. But you will sell one more, no? Sell. Now I will go ahead and sell the second one. Did I take the credit on both the asset? Second one, I sold the second mobile. Mobile I sold. For an example, second mobile also I sold at 2,000 rupees. I charge GST 10%. How much is 10%? Can you tell me, everyone, what is my output tax liability? How much is my input tax credit? How much do I have to pay by using my cash? Sure, everyone. So, do I have to pay 200 to the government? Yes or no? Government is waiting for that only. You know what I did? Second mobile I did not sell. I gave it to my friend for free. I told my friend, take. I gave it to my friend for free. What government is selling now? Government is selling, Ramesh, this work which you did is not right. I told why. Government is selling, did you permanently transfer? Did you give it or dispose of a business asset? Did you take the ITC on that asset? I told yes. Then government is selling, even if you give it free, no. Even if you give it free, it will be called as what, everyone? Supply. And do I have to pay GST? Did you understand what I'm telling? Even if I give it for free, government will tell it is permanent transfer of a business asset. Did you take the ITC? I told yes. I took the credit because I took the credit for both the asset, right? So this will be considered as, and do I have to pay GST? Did you guys understand, everyone? Can I go ahead, everyone? Pakka? Ah, first tangibly understand. Can we go ahead, everyone? Tell me one thing. Everyone over here now. Chalo, I'll explain you one more example. Can we go ahead, everyone? Chalo. You know what I did? People, listen carefully. Don't worry. Keep listening. I am a seller of shirt. I bought shirts. People, listen. I bought shirts. I bought two shirts for 2000 rupees. GST paid 20%, 400 rupees. Can you tell me input tax credit? ठीक है 400. Anyone in it out till here? Now what I did, I sold one shirt. One shirt sold. Supposingly, I sold one shirt. For one shirt, I sold it for 2000 rupees. Done. GST is how much? 2400. Can you tell me how much is my output tax liability? Output is 400. Do I have input? How much? How much will I pay to the government? Anyone in it out till here? Sure, everyone. Chalo, ठीक है. Now, everyone. Now, what is the government waiting for me to do? Second shirt. If I give that second shirt free to my friend, is it permanent transfer of business asset? Is it falling in 71A, B or C? Even without consideration, government will tell is a supply. I gave one shirt. People here. I gave one shirt free. Arey, what happened to this? ठीक है. Ink is also not there. ठीक है. हाँ, still it is working. One shirt I gave for free. Supply not supply. See, it is working. 71 C. What happened? Arey, wait, no, Baba, wait. No. First, let me finish, then you come. Can I go ahead, everyone? First, let me explain everything, then I will come back to you. Okay, everyone? First, you understand. People, first, you understand basic. First, you eat. Okay, everyone? Can we go ahead? Ha, Baba, this section is not over. Let me complete. Okay? Everyone, over here now. Is it supply? Do I have to pay GST? Okay, I'll ask you one more thing now. Chalo. You tell me one thing. I am a dealer of mobile phone. I am a dealer of. See, to understand something, first you understand. After we are done understanding one section, I will give you time to think. That time you think. Now what will happen? No. If when I am explaining, you are thinking doubt, then what I am telling will not go inside. Can I go ahead, everyone? And after I am done, no, your doubt will also go. Don't worry about it. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, tell me one thing. I bought a mobile phone. I bought a. I took the input tax credit. I sold it. Section number 71. Hey, sold. A. Can I go ahead, everyone? Supply, not supply. ठीक है. I bought a mobile phone. I did not take the credit. ठीक है? But I went ahead and sold it. Supply, not supply. See, 71A did not say whether you take ITC or not. 71A told if it is a sale for a consideration in the course of business, it's a supply. Whether you took ITC or did not take ITC does not matter. Everyone, if you sell it, it's a supply. Do you guys agree? My question over here is, even if I don't take ITC and I sell it, is it supply, not supply? Sure. 7-1. If it is for a consideration, it's always a. Do you guys agree? Okay, I bought a mobile phone in my shop. I took the ITC and I went ahead. Okay, I did not take the ITC. And I went ahead and gave it free to my friend. My question is, I bought a mobile, gave it to my friend for free. If I did not take the credit, it means, tell me one thing, if I did not take the credit, it means I'm not showing it as in my business. Arey, can't I buy a mobile and give it to my friend? Give, but don't take credit. Okay, if I did not take credit and I give it to my friend, is it permanent transfer of a business asset? But did I take the ITC on the asset? If I don't take the ITC, is it supply, not supply? Do I have to pay GST or not required? ठीक है. So where will you get stuck? I bought a mobile phone. Everyone, I took the ITC. I gave it to my friend. My question, supply, not supply? Permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the ITC? Supply, not supply. Will GST come? Is my point clear to all? Chalo, I'll ask you one more question. I am a dealer of. Okay, leave it. First, you tell me, everyone, is this first point clear to all of you? Sure. Now, doubtful guy, where are you? Doubtful boy. Uh-huh. Now he's telling, now that you gave the shirt for free, sir, on what amount GST will come? Baba, that amount on which GST will come is to be found out by applying valuation rules. That amount is to be found out by applying what, everyone? Valuation rule. Sir, whenever there is an activity and there is no consideration, but it is supply, then you have to pay GST. On what amount? Very good question. He is telling on what amount. That amount, no. Actually, you have to learn that amount. 1 minute. When we will be learning one chapter, I'll show you over here. That chapter ka name is value of supply. Can you see this chapter, value of supply? The value of your supply, how to find out the value when there is no consideration, that is found out by applying which rule, everyone? And that is discussed at CA final. Are we clear, everyone? At intermediate level, it is not applicable. Everyone? Huh? Control, first you understand this much. Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Is my point clear to all? Everyone over here now. So we'll discuss this at which level, everyone? CA final level, not now. Everyone over here now. Everyone over here. Tell me one thing. Chalo, I'll go ahead and ask you some question from your book and then we'll go ahead. Tibal, you don't go here and there. You just see what I'm asking you. Everyone over here. The first question over here is, and okay, listen to me very carefully. People listen. Guys, girls, and everyone listen. GST is a new law for you. GST is a correct. When you are reading the law, sometimes you might find it little difficult. To make friend, it takes time. Are you guys getting it? At least 3, 4, 5 days, we will be learning, reading the law. Only then you'll start getting a grip of it. Sometimes it can happen that when I teach you, after that you go home, you don't understand anything, you come back and ask me. But it should not be that, sir, I went home, I did not understand, now I'm not understanding. No. GST is a new law. First time when you read the law, you will definitely find it little difficult when you read at home. Now, one student had told me in the break, sir, when can we start writing practice? Don't worry about it, we will do it. Now, you tell me one thing, if I tell you to write, what will you write? Have you learned anything as of now? Only when you learn 1, 2, 3 days, then we will start writing. Can we go ahead, everyone? Don't worry about it. Writing practice also we will do. But first, I have to teach you something so that you can write. Can I go ahead, everyone? No input, then how output will come? Can I go ahead, everyone? Chalo. Now listen. There is one question. Can you guys read the question? Read, everyone. Read. Read and apply your brain. Page number 2.22. One question is there. What is the question telling everyone? What is the taxable event under GST, everyone? Which is the taxable event? It says Mcqs and Co. wishes to commence the business of supplying ready-made garments within Punjab and in the neighboring state of Delhi and Haryana. People, it is selling within Punjab also will sell and outside Punjab. Kindly state as to what is the taxable event. What is the taxable event, everyone? Arey, what is the taxable event? Supply. And what GST will be levied? If it is selling within Punjab, then say GST as GST. Outside, then that's all, everyone. Total bakwas question. This they will not ask. ठीक है. 1 minute. People, can you guys see the question number A? 2.24. First question. Read the first question. Sudama Associate, a registered supplier, disposes the computer owned by the business without consideration. People, permanent transfer of business asset. It has not claimed ITC on such computer. You did not take the credit. You did not take the credit. If you permanently dispose, supply, not supply, not supply. Examine whether the disposal of computer. 1 minute. People, all of you, tell me one thing. Close your books. All of you, close your books. You can see the question on the board, right? Everyone, open your notebooks. Write it for 3 marks. Right. Right, Baba, right. Write the answer. Did I tell you the answer? Hey, whether supply, not supply. They are asking whether the disposal of by Sudama qualifies as supply under Schedule 1. Qualifies as supply, not supply. Tell no, Baba. Not a supply, right? Write your answer. 3 marks. What will you write? Right? Write your answer. What will you write? People watching at home, remember, you have to write the answer. Writing is a trick which you have to learn. You, what will you write? Sir, not a supply. Now listen. In GST, people over here, guys, girls, everyone on the board. In GST, writing is also a skill which you have to learn. First of all, knowing the answer. People, in this question, is it supply, not supply? Not supply. But what will you write in the exam? They have told you, please examine whether the disposal of computer by Sudama Associate qualifies as deemed supply under Schedule 1. Whether it will be a supply, Schedule 1 may, is it supply, not supply? Not supply. So people, you have to understand one thing. Law ka writing, no. Whenever they tell you, okay, you tell me one thing. In exam, they'll tell you examine. In the exam, they will tell you ascertain. In the exam, they will tell you examine. Correct? In the exam, they will tell you advise. They will tell you at time, please advise. Correct or not, everyone? Advise. Whether, examine, explain, discuss. What is the difference? What will you write? Is everything same? Students, do what you know. Our way is simple. Students' way. I will write everything I know. Correct? No. If I know so much, I will write so much and come. You will not get marks. You will have to start understanding one thing. Whenever they tell you examine, discuss, explain, they are trying to tell you. So you are going to be a chartered accountant now, right? You are not going to be a BCom graduate. I'm not telling BCom graduate is bad. It is good. But what I'm telling is when you are becoming a chartered accountant, you are a professional. A professional has to go ahead and give advice in a proper manner. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, so for this, you have to understand that writing a law involves 3 steps. One is the law. What is the observation out of the question? O. And, okay, it's not working. Till now, it was working. Now it is working. One is the law. One is the law. One is the observation. What do you observe out of the question? And one is your conclusion. Are we clear? Whenever you see a question, people listen carefully. Which says examine, explain, or discuss. Generally, the question is asking you LOC. You should write the law little. You should write the observation little. You should write the conclusion little. Are we clear? Law. For an example, the law is this one. That, sir, as per section number 71C, Schedule 1, permanent transfer or disposal of business asset where ITC has been availed on such asset is a supply even without. Sure, everyone? This is the law you will write. 1 mark. Then you have to write. People listen. In the given case, what is happening? In the given case, Sudama Associate has disposed the computer without any However, without any consideration, however, it has not availed the ITC. Third line, conclusion. Hence, it will not be a supply since the ITC was not availed on such assets. That will give you 3 marks. Is my point clear to all? Now, read the answer. See, here, if this question, okay, by chance, tell me one thing. If this question comes in the exam only for 2 marks, you write the law and you write the conclusion. Law, that's a permanent transfer of business asset where ITC has been availed on. Tell no, Baba. Such asset is a supply even without. In the given case, Sudama has not taken the ITC, hence it is not a. Are we clear? That's all. If it is told for 3 mark, you have to write law, the question ka little observation, and then the. Is my point clear to all? Chalo. You see the answer over here now. See. They are telling as per section number 71C is read with schedule 1. Now students tell me, sir, we can't remember 71C and all. Then you write in the exam as per the CGST Act. As per the CGST, enough. Students tell me one day before the exam, sir, I don't remember any section number, anything. Then why are you going for exam? You don't remember anything. Arey Baba, you don't want to write section number, it's absolutely okay. Sir, I don't remember section numbers. If you don't remember, anyways, you can't write. So what will you write? As per the CGST Act. What will you write? Permanent transfer or disposal of business asset is treated as supply even though without consideration. However, this provision would not apply if ITC has been availed on. Would apply only if ITC has been availed on such supply. Is it the law? Then, therefore, the disposal of computer by Sudama is not supply as the ITC has not been availed. Did they write the law and conclusion? So it's a question basically which has come for 2 marks. Can I go ahead, everyone? If it has come for 3 marks, okay, 1 mark then. Then you write only the conclusion. If it has come only for 1 mark, 1 mark means they are just asking you conclusion. 1 mark means only conclusion. 1 mark. 2 mark means law and conclusion. 3 marks means law, observation and. Sir, 6 mark, 4 mark, 5 marks, 6 marks, then अरे बाबा write little detail में observe law, write little detail में observation, write little detail में conclusion. Are we all clear? But it is not that you start writing stories for pages, not required. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, listen. Is the first one clear to all of you? No, I will ask you some more question. Wait. When they tell you permanent transfer of business asset where ITC has been availed on such asset, I gave you the example of a mobile dealer. I gave you the example of a shirt dealer, correct? I will now go ahead and give you the example. For an example, we as an institute, you think that we went ahead and we are giving classes to our students, right? But we bought a television. This television for going ahead and showing the class in the class. Array, I am teaching over there. You are seeing the television, correct? The television which we went ahead and got, we bought the television. We took the ITC. Okay, everyone? Now what happened? One charitable institution was there. They came and told us, sir, please, we want one television for teaching to our student. Please give it for charity. We gave it to them. Okay, 1 minute. We sold it for a consideration. Sold. Sold, then section number what? 71A. I went ahead and bought a television. I took the ITC. I went ahead and did not sell it. I gave it free for charity. 71C. Is it supply? Now tell me, is 71C easy? First time is always difficult. Chalo, I'll ask you more. I went ahead, bought a television, did not take the ITC. I went ahead and sold it. Listen to full question, no. Supply, not supply. 71. A sale for a consideration is always supply. Whether ITC is taken or not. Because 71A told sale, consideration, business. Did 71A tell ITC taken, not taken? Tell no, everyone. So, chalo, I bought a television. Everyone listen. I bought I did not take the ITC. I gave it for free. Supply, not a supply. Supply, not supply. Why not a supply? ITC is not taken. Can I go ahead, everyone? People, is it necessary that supply of business asset means only fixed asset, or it can be current asset also? What your business deals in. Any asset of your business is known as what, everyone? Business. Is my point clear to all? Chalo, everyone over here now. I will go ahead and ask you some more question with this. Okay, ready? Tell me one thing. I am a. Arey Baba, what happened? Is he? Can we go ahead? Chalo, everyone over here now. Listen. I am a dealer, supposingly in medicine. I am a pharma company. What am I doing, everyone? Pharma company. We buy thermometer, take the ITC, and we sell the thermometer. Supply, not supply. 7-1. C is 7-1A. Very easy now. Yes. Next. I went ahead, bought thermometer, took the ITC, and gave the thermometer free. 7-1. C. Because it's a permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the ITC on the asset? ठीक है चलो. Now everyone listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and bought powder. Array, to make medicine, I'll buy the white powder which is there. Array, everyone. Now, I took the ITC on the powder. Out of the powder, I will go ahead and make what? Medicines. Array, medicines I made. I sold the medicine. Section number. Sell, no, it's a sale for a consideration. Is it in the course of my business? 7-1. Anyone, any doubt till here? Chalo. I bought powder. I took the ITC. Out of the powder, I made medicine. This medicine, there was COVID. So I went ahead and gave it free. 7-1. 7-1. C. Supply, not supply. Absolutely wrong. People, why, sir? Why? Listen. See, what you took ITC on? Thermometer. If you give free thermometer, then only it's a supply. What you took ITC on? Same ITC should be, same item should be given free, then it is a supply. Here you took ITC on thermometer, gave free was thermometer. Arey everyone. Here you took ITC on what? Powder. Given free what? Supply, not supply. Why? Because the law told, see, permanent transfer or disposal of business asset. Which business asset should you dispose? Where ITC was taken on? Such asset. Such asset means what asset you took ITC on, that same asset you gave free, then only it's a supply. I took ITC on raw material, given free final product. Supply, not supply. Tell no everyone, not a supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? I went ahead and took ITC on this glass, given free glass. Tell no everyone, supply. I took ITC on supposingly raw material. Raw materials I converted finished goods. Finished goods I gave free. Why not supply? Because it is not that asset on which ITC was taken. Is it my point clear? Shall I explain again or got it? If you got it, you tell me one more example then. Chalo, I've got one more example. I'll ask you it. Here. This example, I'll go ahead and ask you. If you can tell, then we are done with the example. Chalo, everyone over here now. Tell me one thing. For example, I am a dealer in shirt. Okay, everyone. I went ahead and bought TV. I took the ITC. I sold the TV. 7-1. A or C? Sold. Sold means consideration. Supply, not supply. Anyone, any doubt? I bought projector for using in my business. I did not take the credit, but I sold it. 7-1. Does 7-1A sees whether ITC is taken or not taken? Yes or no? Array, does it see whether ITC is taken or not taken? Does it matter? ठीक है. I bought cloth. Cloth. I took the ITC. I sold the cloth. 7-1. Selling is always 7-1A. Supply, not supply. ठीक है. I bought the cloth. I took the ITC. I distributed cloth for free. What I bought, I gave it free. Is it permanent transfer of business asset? Did I take the ITC on such asset? What I gave free, did I take the ITC also on that? Supply, not supply. ठीक है. I bought cloth. I did not take the credit. I distributed the cloth for free. Is it permanent transfer of business asset? Yes. But did I take the ITC? No. If you don't take credit, it is not a. Do I have to pay GST? Government is telling, if you don't take the credit and if you give it free, just imagine, I bought clothes, gave it to some poor kids for free. Everyone, supply, not supply? Supply, not supply? Can we go ahead? Next, chalo, now tell me one thing. I bought clothes. I took the credit, made shirt. Shirt, I sold it. 1 minute, sold. Supply, section number 7-1. Supply, not supply? ठीक है. I bought clothes, made shirt, took the ITC, made shirt, I gave it for free. 1 minute, is it permanent transfer of a business asset? Did I take the ITC on such asset? No, I gave free shirt, took ITC on what? Cloth, and hence supply, not supply? Not supply. Do I have to pay GST or not? Remember one thing, if you don't pay GST, no. Government says, Ramesh, your ITC also I will not give you. It is blocked. Remember one thing, no output means government will block the credit and say ITC will not be given. When it is supply, ITC is taken, it is a supply. ITC not taken, okay, ITC taken, converted into what? Shirt. Given free what? Shirt. Supply, not supply? If it is not a supply, will you pay GST or you will not pay? Government is telling, if you don't pay GST, no, you don't have any rights to keep credit. I will block the credit. Government will not give you the credit. Did I explain you? Are you guys clear with this point? Sure. Shall I ask one more question, everyone? You tell me one thing. I am a maker of mobile phone. People, I am a maker of. I bought raw material inputs. 1 minute. I went ahead and bought raw material. ठीक है? People, I bought what? Raw material. Raw material say I converted into mobile phone. ठीक है? This mobile, I sold it. Can I take the ITC? Because when you sell, you are going to pay GST. You can keep the ITC, no problem. Can I go ahead, everyone? I got raw material. I converted into mobile phone. And mobile phone, I gave free. Permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the ITC on such asset? Yes or no? No, my question, supply, not supply? If it is not supply, will I pay GST or I will not pay? If you don't pay GST, no, government will tell, I will not give you ITC also. So raw material pay, you will not get credit. Can I go ahead, everyone? So I'll ask you one more time. I bought mobile. People, I took the ITC. I went ahead and sold mobile. No, I did not sell. I gave for free. Free what? Mobile. I bought also mobile, gave free also mobile. Is it permanent transfer of business asset? Did I take the ITC on mobile only? Is it supply? Do I have to pay GST? Can I keep the ITC? Yes or no? If outward pay you are paying GST, you will get credit. If output pay you are not paying GST, ITC will be blocked. Is my point clear to all? Tell me one thing. Are we all 100% clear with this? Sure, everyone? Chalo, everyone over here, just a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'll see if there's any other question which you can do now. ठीक है. People, tell me one thing. Would you like to try question number 11? Read. It's okay, do mistake, but read the question. Let's try understanding, everyone. I'll explain. Don't worry about it. I know you will find it little difficult. Try. Try reading the question. I'll explain. Don't worry. Try reading the question. I'll explain. Don't worry. Read. Are we done reading, everyone? Chalo, let's understand. Sahab Sale, an air conditioner dealer in Janakpuri, Delhi. So, for an example, this is Sahab Sale. Okay, what are they doing? Needs 4 air conditioner for his newly constructed house. People, he has a home, correct? In which he is going to take how many ACs? From his business, he is going to take the ACs home. Therefore, he transfers 4 AC on which ITC has been taken. People, he had bought 4 ACs for his business on which did he take the ITC? Now he is going to take the ACs home. My question over here, is it permanent transfer of a business asset? Did he stock your asset? Did you take the ITC on the asset? My question is it supply? Do you have to pay GST? Section number 7C. Is my point clear? Simple it is. If I am a businessman, everyone listen. I bought some assets to do business. Government is telling Ramesh, do business, pay me GST. If you give it to someone for free, I want GST. Even if without consideration. Is my point clear? Government is very simple. Government told you bought all these assets for your business. If you did not sell it, then also I want GST. Why did you take credit? Why did you take credit? If you have taken credit, it will be considered as supply. Is my point clear to all? Everyone over here now, listen, see. From its stock for the aforesaid, examine whether the activity will be amount to supply, whether it will amount to supply, everyone. Further, a Janakpur resident, Akash, approached Saab Sale. He sold an air conditioner to Saab Sale for 5,000. People, Akash is there. Akash went ahead and sold his AC to Saab Sale, and Saab Sale paid him how much? My question, when Akash sold his AC, 1 minute, it says the Akash had bought the AC 6 months before for his residence. Does the sale of AC by Akash to Saab Sale amount to supply? Tell me one thing, is AC selling supply, not supply? 1 minute, is it a sale? Is it for a consideration? But Akash is selling his home ka AC. Is he trying to do business over there? Is he doing business? And everyone, So if you are not doing business, is this activity falling in supply? Not supply. Not supply. Then will GST come or no GST? People, are you all clear with both of them? Are we all 100% clear? Today at home, you will practice writing this question. Practice writing. It's okay. Write little law, write the answer. 1 minute. How do you practice? First, law and conclusion. You write it. Then you compare. What is the ICI rating? Hey, I have written such bad answer. It's okay. People, for the next 10-15 days when we will go ahead and learn IDT, I want you guys to write a bad answer. No problem. You will write super bad answer, super dirty answer, which you will not like it. But only if you start writing at home, you will start writing in the exam. If you never write, you will never be able to write in the exam. Can we go ahead and don't worry about it? First 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, I want you guys to write yourself a bad answer. Then I will teach you more technique how to write better. Can we go ahead, everyone? But don't be disheartened. If you write a bad answer, don't feel bad that I'm writing bad. First, we are learning what? Concept. Writing will come after some time. Can I go ahead, everyone? But today, will you practice 11-1? Done. Chalo, please come to your book, everyone. Tell me one thing. What are the section we are done with? You are done with section number 7-1A. Activity for a consideration in the course of business. Is it supply, not supply? Double A. Person other than doing an activity with the for A. Will it be considered a supply? Section number 7-1B. Importation of for a business, both will be considered as, is my point 100% clear to all? Then we have section number 7-1C over here. We is told there are 4 activities which are told in schedule 1. If you do without, it will be considered as supply. Everyone, 4 activities which are told in schedule 1. First one is permanent transfer of a business. Which asset? On which you have taken the, are we clear? Then it will be considered as supply. Now I will tell you one point. Listen. When we will go to our ITC ka chapter, no, not now, but ITC ka chapter will come in future. Then I will go ahead and talk about this point. Okay, I will not talk about it now. Listen. In your book, please come to your textbook, everyone. Please come to your textbook. Page number 2.4. Did we learn section number 7-1B? People, 7-1B, importation of service, correct? Did I go ahead and give you the example over here? Now, we will come down, people over here. 7-1C mein, how many activities are there? 1, 2, 3. First activity we started, which is page number 2.5 mein, you can see the first activity over here. Permanent transfer of business asset where ITC has been availed on. People, business asset means goods which are held for sale or use in the business. Condition to be satisfied to qualify as supply. There must be a permanent transfer or disposal. It must be on permanent basis. And ITC should have been availed on. Are we clear? Hence, permanent transfer will not cover the following asset. Number 1, business asset on which ITC is blocked under GST. Actually, in ITC ka chapter, we'll learn this point that some item when you buy, no, government does not give you the credit. Everyone, for an example, this one, everyone here. You don't go here and there. In our ITC ka chapter, we'll learn this point that whenever you buy some things, for an example, motor vehicle, the credit is already blocked. It means government, some item ke liye does not give you the credit. Some item ke liye government does not give you the. My question, motor vehicle. People, only one example. Motor. If you buy a car for your business, no, credit is not given. Credit is not given. Why and all, I will talk in the ITC ka chapter. Now you understand. If I did not get the credit of the car, 1 minute. If I buy a car, will I get the credit or I will not get the credit? I sold the car. Sold. Supply, not supply. Sale for a consideration in the course of business. Supply, not supply. Okay. I gave it for free. Permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the credit or did not take? Tell no. Did not take. If I did not take, supply, not supply. Supply, not supply. Not supply. Are we clear? 1 minute. Either the credit is blocked or you did not take the credit. If you don't take, is it supply, not supply? Tell no everyone, not supply. If you take the credit, then output will be a supply, not supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, let's go ahead. Please come back to the last one. See, business asset, even though eligible, ITC has not been availed. Okay. One is I bought one item, but the credit is blocked. If the credit is blocked and I give it for free, supply, not supply? Tell no, not supply. Okay, if I did not take the ITC, then if I gave it for free, supply, not supply? Not supply. It means only if you take the credit and give it for free, then it is a. Is my point clear? Can I close this, everyone? Everyone over here now. The same thing, all the examples which I have told, I have written over here. Today at home, you will read this. All the example, page number 2.5, which I have told, you will be reading it. Can I go ahead, everyone? Chalo. Now we'll be moving to the second one. The second one talks about supply of goods or service. People, before I talk about the second one, you tell me one thing, everyone. Is permanent transfer wala point clear to all of you? Yes. Sure. Shall I ask again or got it? Pakka, everyone. I bought this projector for using in my business. Okay? After some time, the projector became old. The projector became, I sold it. 7-1A. The projector did not become old. I had taken the ITC also. I gave it for charity. I took the ITC. 7-1C. Supply, not supply? Supply. I did not take the credit. After some time, I gave it for charity. Why not supply? ITC was not taken. Can I go ahead, everyone? Pakka, everyone? Chalo, theek hai. Now come. Now it says, the second paragraph which is there. People, are you all there? Can we go ahead? Everyone, get up, all of you. Get up. Are get up. Hey. Stand up, everyone. Stand up. Are Saurabh. What do you think? You are so small that you will not be seen to me. All of you, hands up, everyone. Hands up. Ah, ha, ha. Hands up, everyone. Don't touch the fan. Hands down, everyone. Hands up, everyone. Hey, Saurabh. I told hands up, not sit down. Hands down, everyone. Hands up, everyone. Hands down, everyone. Hands up, everyone. Sit down. I did not say hands down. I told sit down. Sit down, everyone. Keep your hands up. Hands down, everyone. Feeling alive now. Okay, everyone over here. People will eat breakfast and come and. What is going on? Everyone over here now. Listen. I'll give you a break after this. Okay, everyone. 10-15 minutes later, I'll give you a break. Everyone over here now. Supply between related person, distinct person, you don't cut anything. Supply between related person, people, very important. Very, very important. Hey, Saurabh. Saurabh, you come here and sit. First bench. Come. Quickly, you come here. No, here you sit. Here, this corner, so that no one will get disturbed. Quickly, you come. Otherwise, outside. Quick. Disturbing the whole bench. Quickly come. This is your permanent transfer. Only in GST class. Permanent transfer. Come quickly. Aram se sit. Full bench is yours. Okay, don't sleep. Everyone over here now, listen. Baba, the whole bench. Now who will talk? Hey, doubtful guy. Sit straight. Everyone over here. Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone here now. Supply between related person in the course or furtherance of business. Distinct person, you leave it. It is talking about what, everyone? Related person. Everyone here. Supply between related person in the course of furtherance of business. What do you mean by related person? First, you have to understand related person. See, Baba, related person. Did you learn in law also related person? Forget it. That is only for law class. GST is a different law. We will learn here related person different. Okay? Now listen. Everyone here. Related person, the scope is very big. Means they have covered lot of people in related person. Let's go ahead and understand related person. Can you see down, everyone? Related person. See, they are telling what do you mean by related person? I have created one mnemonic: scope plus family plus sole agent or distributor. Scope means what? S. S means stock or share greater than equal to 25% in both of them. If you see, this definition is given in your book. What are they telling? If you are holding stock or share greater than equal to how much, everyone? In both of them. So for an example, everyone see on the board, concentrate. Supposingly A Limited, one company is there. A is holding 25% share in B Limited and A is holding 25% share or more greater than equal to 25% share in C Limited. Can you tell me who is related in this? This is not related. This is not related. They are telling if you are holding in both, both will become related. I am holding in B, I am holding in C. How much? 25. Is A and B and A and C related? Not related. A and B and A and C not related. Who is related? B and C will become related person. Is my first point clear to all of you? Stock or share, if you are holding in this also, you are holding in this also, both will become related. Who both will become related? This and this person will become related. Can we go ahead, everyone? My question over here, are these two related? No. Are these two related? No. But these two, because one person is holding 25 and 25, these two will become related. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. First, we are understanding what do we mean by related. Second, they are telling control. What do you mean by control? Chalo, you know holding company, subsidiary company. Holding company always controls the subsidiary company. How does holding company, subsidiary company? More than 51% of the share. Correct? If it is controlling the composition of the board of director, it is basically controlling the composition of board of director, or it is going ahead and holding 51% share, then it is controlling the other person. Do you guys understand? For example, everyone here, A Limited is controlling B Limited. A Limited is controlling, means A Limited is the holding company of B. A and B will be termed as related person. Or B Limited is controlling A Limited. Then also both will be termed as what, everyone? See, Papa is controlling Mama or Mama is controlling Papa. Is Papa and Mama related person? Yes. Whether A is controlling B or B is controlling C. B is controlling A. Both are related person. How do you control the other person? By because of shareholding, by going ahead and controlling the composition of the board of directors, etc. You have learned in law, is it? But you understood control no there? That control only you take it. Holding subsidiary. They will not ask you in GST control ka meaning, but holding subsidiary generally. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Chalo. Now I'll ask you control more. Everyone here. A Limited is there. People. A Limited is controlling B Limited. My question is, if A Limited is controlling B Limited, is A and B related? Are yes or no? ठीक है. A Limited is controlling C Limited. Is A controlling C related person? Yes or no? If A is controlling C, then also related. A is controlling B, then also related. A and controlling C, then also related, because they are commonly controlling both of them. These two also will become. Are we all clear till here, everyone? For an example, your grandfather is controlling Papa also. Your grandfather is controlling Mama also. Then Papa and Mama will become related person. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Chalo. Supposingly, A Limited, one company is there. A Limited controls 51% share of C Limited. How much percent share? Is it a related person? Okay. B Limited is there. B Limited controls composition of the board of directors. Not shares, so already A Limited has. So they are controlling the composition of the board of director. Is B and C related person? Tell no everyone. My question over here, is these two related? Because of this, who will become related? A and B will become related person. Can I tell you? Papa is also controlling you. Mama is also controlling you. Because they are controlling one same person, both of them will become related person. Is my point clear to all? Sir, how will we remember this? Listen. Papa is controlling Mama or Mama is controlling Papa. Both are related person. Grandfather is controlling Papa. Grandfather is controlling Mama. Both are always related. Papa is controlling you or Mama is controlling you. Because they are commonly controlling someone, they two are related person. Is my point clear to all? In this case, if I tell you, this person is going ahead and controlling delimited, right everyone? If I write. My question, if you are controlling and you are also controlling, are they related person? Who will become related in this whole scheme? Arey, this is also related, this is also related. This is also related, this is also related, this is also related, correct? I'll ask you one question. Is grandfather and you also related? Control can be direct control, control can be indirect control. They are telling control can be direct or indirect. I am controlling you, you are controlling him. So me and him are also related. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Officer or directors of one another's business. I am a director in my business or I am an officer in my business. The CEO of the company, the CFO of the company, the CMO of the company, the director of the company, are they related person? The company and the directors are always related. The CFOs and the directors, they are the officers of the company, they are always related. Is my point clear to all? Next, partners in business. People, you know, partnership firm mein partners are there. Partners are not relatives, but they are considered relatives. They are considered what everyone? Related person. They are considered as related person for the purpose of GST. Next, employer and employee. I am the employer. You are my employee. We both will be termed as what everyone? Related person. People, scope. Can you tell me scope ka meaning? Everyone with me. Stock or share greater than equal to how much? In one or both? Both. If I'm holding in one, am I related? No, 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 no. If I'm holding in this also, if I'm holding in this also, then these two will become control. Did you understand? O for officer or directors. P for partners. E for employer and employee. Are they related person? Always remember, everyone. Now, scope plus family. Can you tell me what do you mean by family? Family has two parts, everyone. You have to remember Supreme Court. My spouse is my Supreme Court. My spouse and my children. Remember, your spouse and your children. For husband, the wife is the spouse. For wife, the husband is the spouse. Array, for me, my Supreme Court. Who is the Supreme Court? My wife and my children. Correct, everyone? What told is final. Can I go ahead, everyone? Supreme Court. Then, and one is PGBP. You would have learned profits and gain from business and profession. If you have not learned, no problem. You learn in DT. PGBP you learn. I am writing PGBS. What is PGBS? Your parents, grandparents, bro, says, don't write bro, says in the exam, write full form. Okay, everyone, now listen. What they are going ahead and telling is, in this people who are related people, here, your spouse and children, no, they are dependent on you or they are independent. Remember, they are always related person. My spouse, people listen, my wife is a company secretary, practicing, well settled. Dependent, independent, still related person. My son is a well settled doctor and practicing. My son is 1 year old, ठीक, everyone. Now he is well settled doctor and practicing. Related, not related? Still related. Because dependent or independent, always related. Are we all clear till here? ठीक है. The next one is parents, grandparents. This is not peanuts. This is parents. ठीक है everyone. Parents, grandparents, brother and sister. Remember, if they are dependent on you, they are your related person. If they are independent, they are not your related person. I want you guys to understand this properly. For an example, my brother is a well settled lawyer. Dependent or not dependent? Not dependent. Related, not related? Not related. Because only if he is dependent, if he is independent. Okay, 1 minute. My brother is a well settled lawyer. Dependent, not dependent? Not dependent. Not dependent means related, not related? Not related. My sister is well settled, married and well settled. Dependent, not dependent? Not dependent. Related, not related? Not related. My father is a well settled lawyer. Dependent, independent? Are you dependent or independent? Well settled lawyer. Independent. Is he my dependent person? Independent. Independent means related, not related? Remember, all these parents, grandparents, brother, sister, only if they are dependent, they are your related person. If they are independent, they are never your. But my spouse and my children, dependent or independent, they will always be my related person. Will you remember this, everyone? So I told you about, first of all, who is related, scope. Then I told you about family. Then I told you about sole agent or distributor. People listen. What do you mean by sole? Sole means what? Single. Agent or distributor. People, I made, supposingly, I'm making this thing over, I make these remotes. And I have appointed Munni as my, Munni no, Munni is my agent. Only agent in India. Is he my related person? I will sell to him. He will sell to everyone. So my question is he my related person? Yes. Okay. But I have, suppose in this first bench, all of them are my agents. I sell them and they sell further. Are they all my related person? Not related. But if I have sold only one, then they are my related person. Is my point clear to all? People, tell me one thing. I'll ask you related, not related now. Okay, ready everyone? I am holding in A Limited, I am holding in B Limited. Shares 30%, 30%. Related, not related? Related. I am holding in D Limited 30% share. I am holding in D Limited 30% share. Why not related? One person if you are holding it's not. Two if you are holding both will become related. Can I go ahead everyone? I am holding in D Limited 60% share. Control. It is not because of the first one, it is because of the correct. Because 51% means you are controlling the other person, you will become related. Is my point clear to all? Control is because of 51% shares. Is my point clear to all? I am holding in one company 80% share. Are we related person? Yes. Can we go ahead? I am the officer of a company. Yes. I am the director of a company. My employees, employer and employee, are they related person? Family. My spouse and my children, always related. Dependent, independent, doesn't matter. P, G, B, S. P for parents, grandparents, brother, sister. Only dependent then related. Independent then? Sure everyone? Chalo, I want you guys to tell me one thing. Sole distributor wala point? Okay. So if I have one agent only, is he my related person? If I have more than one agent in India, are they all related, not related to me? Okay. Now you tell me one thing. Is my wife my related person? Tell no. Okay. You know what happened? I am a dealer of sari. People understand. Where does section number 7.1? See, second paragraph. This is the second paragraph, right? What is the applicability? Listen. You know what happened? I am a dealer of sari. I am a dealer of sari. I bought some saris. Okay? And I sold the sari. Section number. Sari sold. 7.1. A. Is 7.1A very easy now? Okay. I bought sari Okay, everyone. I went ahead and took the input tax rate. Definitely in the course of your business, when you buy, you will take the ITC, correct? I went ahead and gave the sari free. 1 minute. 71C para 1 or para 2, you have to tell me. Okay? I gave it free to my friend. Okay. For an example, this is my friend. Okay, everyone. My friend came to my shop. Okay? And I went ahead and gave one sari for free. My question, 71C, paragraph number 1 or paragraph number 2? Why 1? Because free giving to friend. Friend is not a related person. Do you guys agree with me? And it will be permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the ITC? Will it be a supply? Chalo, ठीक है. I'll ask you now. I bought a sari. People, they are telling whenever you give it in the course of your business. In the course of your business, you always take the ITC. Do you guys agree with me? Now what happened? My beautiful wife. Take everyone. I will draw my beautiful wife now. Hey, we'll put lipstick also. Take everyone. Arey, this is my beautiful wife. ठीक है? Only for classroom purpose. ठीक है, everyone? Now, so I can draw anything. ठीक है? Now listen. My beautiful wife came to my shop and I went ahead and gave her one sari. She took one sari. I did not give. She took one sari and went home. Now you tell me one thing. Supply, not supply. 1 minute. Government is telling Ramesh, listen. Is your wife your related person? Are yes or no? Supply between. It's a supply between related person. Is it in the course of your business? Yes, sir. Because the sarees you had bought it for your business. Now you tell me one thing. I went to the market, bought one sari, not in the course of my business. Personally, I bought one sari, gave it to my wife. Supply, not supply. I bought saris to deal in my business. Why? My wife took one went and went. Then government is trying to cover all those transactions by 71C, paragraph number 2. So, sir, what is the difference between 1 and 2? 2 covers specifically related person. If you are not a related person, you will be covered under 1. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead, everyone? You tell me one thing. In this scenario, supposingly this is my friend and this is my wife. Where will my wife be covered? Paragraph number 2. Where will my friend be covered? Paragraph number 1. Is my point clear to all? Tell me one thing, everyone. Here, I am a dealer in mobile phone. I am a dealer of. You tell me one thing, everyone. I went ahead and bought mobile phone and I am selling the mobile phone. Right, everyone? 7-1. Array, everyone. Supply, not supply. I bought mobile phone and I gave it to my friend. I took the ITC. I gave it to my friend. Now, supply 7-1. See, I gave it to my friend for free. Paragraph number 1 or 2? 1. ठीक है. I bought mobile phone. I took the ITC. I went ahead and gave it to my bro. And my bro is dependent on me. Related person. Will it be a supply? Section number 71C. Paragraph number 1 or 2? Did you guys understand this? Chalo. In this, are we all 100% clear till here? Supply between whom? Related person in the course or furtherance of. It will always be considered as supply. Guys, windows. Neighbors are telling we are getting free class. Please close the windows. Everyone over here now. People, are we clear till here? Chalo. Everyone, do one thing. Take a 10 minutes break. After the break, I'll go ahead and give discussion little higher level. Okay? In the break, you think about what I'm telling. Okay? Drink some water. Don't sleep. Go out and come back. We'll resume at 12 o'clock. We'll resume at 12 o'clock. Take a break. Chalo, can we go ahead, everyone? Hello. Audible, everyone. Now listen. Everyone over here now listen. Supply between what, everyone? Related person. Is this related person clear to all of you? Now, so tell me one thing. Here there is one exception. People, Here there is one exception. Can you see the exception? See, one thing which I want to tell all of you in supply chapter, to do question answer, at least we have to learn 7.1c. Only then we can go to question answer. Are we clear? Without completing 7.1c, there are not many questions which you can do. Can we go ahead? You might feel little that there is more theory, but first you have to learn till 7.1c. Only then we can do question answer. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, tell me one thing. Supply between related person in the course or furtherance of business. In the course or furtherance of business, if there is a supply between related person. Chalo, related person may, but there is one exception which is there, which says gift given to employee. Is employee a related person? Up to 50,000 per annum per employee is an exception, means it will not be a supply. Chalo, listen to me very carefully. I am a dealer of people here. I am a dealer of mobile phone. Okay? I buy mobile phone. You have to tell me. And I sell mobile phone. I bought. I took the input tax credit. I sold the mobile phone. 7.1 A. I bought mobile phone. I went ahead and took the ITC. I gave it to my friend for free. 7.1 C. Para 1. Do you guys agree with me? This is para 1. Next. I bought mobile phone. I took the input tax credit. I went ahead and gave it to my wife for free. 7.1 C. Schedule 1 ka para 2. Do you guys agree? I went ahead and bought a mobile phone. I went ahead and took the input tax credit. It's in the course of business. I took the ITC. I went ahead and gave it to my employee. The value of the employee ka gift which I have given, the mobile phone, supposingly is 10,000 rupees. My question over here, will it be a supply or not a supply? It will fall under what? Exception. And will it be a supply or not a supply? Not a supply. If it is not a supply, will you pay GST? If you don't pay GST, ITC will pay. Do you guys agree with me? Can I go ahead, everyone? I want to ask you one more question. Tell me one thing. I went ahead and bought a iPad. 50,000 rupees ka iPad. I took the ITC. Or 70,000 rupees ka iPad. I gave it to my employee for, and the value is 70,000 rupees. My question, whether it is supply, not supply. Supply, if it is a supply, do I have to pay GST? If I have to pay GST, can I keep the ITC? Yes. If you have output, you will get input. If you don't have output, your ITC will be locked. Is my point clear to all? Can I ask you one thing? If I am going ahead and doing a supply, which is to my related person, which is employee, supply only when the value is more than 50,000. If it is less than 50,000, it is not a supply. If it is not a supply, no GST. ITC block. That item ka ITC will be blocked. It happens, no. Shopkeepers give gift to their employees. If you give the gift per annum, how much? Up to per employee per annum 50,000. Supply, not supply. Not if it is not a supply, ITC will be blocked. Okay, if it is more than 50,000, you give gift. 70,000 ka gift. GST will come on full 70 or 70 minus 50 only on 20. Full 70. If it crosses 50, no, entire amount you have to pay GST. If you pay GST, ITC will be allowed, not allowed. Output is there, then input will be there. Output is not there, then input will be blocked. Can I go ahead, everyone? 1 minute. I will show you some question if we go ahead and see over here. See, 1 minute. Supply between related person. This one, wait. When made in the course of furtherance of business. Exception is gift not exceeding 50,000 by an employer to employee shall not be treated as supply. Did I tell you related person? The definition, scope plus family plus sole agent. Family, I told you, spouse and parents, grandparents, brother and people. Gift given to employee 45,000. Supply, not supply. Not a supply. 55,000. Supply. 5,000 to other related person. Other than employee. Supply, not supply. If supply, ITC will be available. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, everyone over here now, listen, 1 minute. Let me see if there is any question which you guys can do. This is done. Okay. See all other questions. First, you have to learn the second point. Okay. Chalo. One last concept for the day. Can we go ahead, everyone? Tell me one thing. We went ahead and learned section number 7. Section number 7.1. A. All forms activity for A in the course of business. A. Person other than individual doing an activity with the for A. B. Importation of for A business or both will be considered as. Can I go ahead, everyone? 7.1 has C over here. What is C telling? Without consideration also, it will be considered as supply. How many activities, everyone? 4 activities. Schedule 1. How many activities? Number 1, can you tell me? Permanent transfer of business asset. On which asset? Where ITC was taken. Second, supply between related person in the course of business. Can you tell me related person, everyone? Scope plus family plus sole agent. S for stock or share greater than equal to 25%. C for control. O for officer or director. P for partner. E for employer giving services to the employer to employee. Can I go ahead, everyone? Plus family. Family, what is there? Spouse and PGBS. Grandparent, brother, sister. Dependent, related. Independent, spouse and children. Always related. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, they say over here, supply between related person or distinct person. So, related person wala point you understood. Now, we'll go ahead and understand about distinct person. What do you mean by distinct person? Supply between whom? Distinct person in the course or furtherance of business. Everyone understand this point and then we'll go ahead. When you read it from your book, no, your textbook, when you read related person, it says supply between related person and related person is given in section number 25. They have told. See, 1 minute. See what they are telling over here. Supply between related person or distinct person as told in section number 25. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen. What do you mean by distinct person? People, listen carefully. What do you mean by distinct person? When we read section number 25, no, it will come in your registration ka chapter. You don't go here and there, you see. When we read registration chapter, section number 25, no, in section number 25, 4 and 5, they have told about distinct person. They have told about what? Distinct person. Section number 25 of which chapter will say registration. What is the meaning of distinct person? I will tell you. People listen. You know, under your PAN number, for an example, I am a company. I am a company like Tata. You know Tata? Tata's, for an example, they will have one PAN number. Yes or no, everyone? Okay, leave Tata's. You take me. For an example, my PAN number is there. CCBPS 7777R. This is my PAN number. Okay? Now, in the state of Karnataka, for an example, I have 2 shops which are there. One shop and one shop. Okay? How many shops I have? One is my coaching center. One is my electronic shop. My question to you, if I have 2 places, one is my coaching center and one is my electronic shop, how many registration will I take? 1 or 2? GST registration will I take 1 or I will take 2? For an example, my turnover of both the shop crossed 20 lakh rupees. Should I take 1 registration or 2? Now, listen. In GST, no, they go ahead and say, Ramesh, you can go ahead and take only 1 registration. You can take how many registration? I can take one registration under GST, and that coaching shop which is there in the coaching business, I can show it my principal place of business. What can I show? Principal place of, and I can show my other shop as my additional place of business. Additional place of business. It means I can show that this is my godown or this is my other shop which is there. It means in I of GST, how many registration I have taken? One. Under that I have one shop, another shop. People, in the I of GST, how many registration I have? One. It means this shop and this shop will be considered as one shop only. These shops will be considered as what, everyone? One shop. For an example, I'll tell you. In my in my coaching business, I wanted one TV, and I transferred the TV from here to here. It will not be a supply. In the eye of GST, it is something happening under there only. So it is one registration, no. So it will be treated as, you tell me one thing, from my godown or from my other place where I'm storing the goods, if I'm getting my goods to my main shop, is it supply, not supply? It is not a supply. Did you understand what I'm telling? But you know what? Under my PAN number, supposingly, I will tell, I have one factory over here. In the state of Karnataka, I have a factory. In the factory, I am making toys. And I have one more showroom over here where I am going ahead and selling the toys to outsider. People, I am making the toys and there I am going ahead and tell no everyone selling. So what happens? No, from here to here I will transfer the toys. Array, from my factory will I transfer the toys to my branch? Is it supply, not supply? 1 minute. Now you have to understand one thing. If under my PAN number I have taken one registration, listen, one GST registration, okay? GST mein how many registration I took? This I am showing as my principal place of business, and this I am showing as my additional place of business. Then my question is, if goods are going from here to here, will it be a supply or not a supply? Why? Because under GST I have one registration, both are on same. One is my main place, one is my additional place. It's like my branch office. Can I go ahead, everyone? From here to here, goods going, is it supply, not supply? But what if I go ahead and do one thing? Under my PAN number, I have two shops which are there. What I did, no. Under my PAN number only, I took in the state of Karnataka only. This is also in Karnataka. This is also in Karnataka. Under my PAN, I took one GST registration for this place. And I took one more GST registration for this place. Can I take separate registration? Yes, no problem. If you want, you can take separate registration for this, separate registration for this. But what GST law says, you know, if you take separate registration, we will call this as distinct person, this as a distinct person. Distinct means different person. In the eye of GST, even though one PAN number is there, even though I have one PAN, but did I take two separate registration? Two separate registration means two distinct. Is my point clear to all? Now my question, if in the eye of GST there are two separate person, from here to here, if I transfer the goods, is it supply, not supply? That's all they are going in and telling over here. It will be treated as supply between whom? Distinct person. Is my point clear to all? Chalo, I'll ask you again. Tatas have their factory. In factory, they manufactured cars. 1 minute. People, listen carefully. Tell me one thing. This is Tata's. Tata's ka PAN is there. Everyone listen carefully. Okay? Under their PAN number, they went ahead and did not take separate registration. They took only one GST registration. How many registration? This is their factory where they are making the car. And this is their showroom where they are selling the car. And this is in the state of Maharashtra. In the state of, you tell me, in one registration, this will be shown as the main place, principal place of business. This other will be shown as what? Additional place of business. Did I take separate registration under my PAN or one registration? My question over here, are both of them separate person or one person only? In the eye of GST, are they different or one? One. Now, if they are one, you tell me one thing. Can I give supply to myself? Then my question, if goods are going from here to here, will it be a supply or not a supply? Sure, everyone. But in the same example, for an example, Tatas have their, this is Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, this is their factory and this is their showroom. They make the cars over here and then they send the car from here to here so that it can be sold. My question is, I took one registration for this and one GST registration for this. But Tatas have only one PAN, right, everyone? My question over here, if under one PAN, I have gone ahead and taken separate registration over here and I have taken separate registration over here. Means I have taken two separate registration in the eye of GST, one registration and one registration number. I took two registration number. My question, are they distinct person? In the eye of GST, both will become what? Distinct. My question is, from here to here, when car will be transferred, stock transfer, will it be considered as supply? And it will be a supply between. Is my point clear to all? That's all they are trying to tell. See, person has obtained or required to obtain means one person, okay, everyone? And he has obtained multiple in one state or multiple state. Then with respect to each registration, you will be treated as different person. Different person, they don't say, they call it what, everyone? Distinct. So tell me one thing, in one state, one registration, in one state, one registration, are they distinct person? Tell no, everyone. Yes. Chalo. Can I go ahead and teach you one more thing? Ready, everyone? Chalo. Tell me one thing. Under my PAN number, people listen carefully. I am Tatas. I have my factory in Maharashtra. My factory is in. And I have one showroom in Karnataka. My question over here, Karnataka mein I have showroom. I have only one PAN number, right, everyone? Array, income tax mein you will get only one PAN, right? Now, can Tata's take one registration or two registration? People listen. If in one state you are there, no. Then you can show principal place and additional place. You can't show your additional place in other state. Did you understand what I'm telling? Can I do like this? I will take one GST registration in Maharashtra. I will show this as my principal place of business. And this I will show as additional place of business. Can I do that? Remember one thing. You can't show additional place of business in other state. You can show in the same state. People, did you guys understand what I'm telling? In the same state, can I show additional place of business? Different state, can I show? No. In this case, always remember one thing. If you have gone ahead and taken one registration over here, no. In other state, you are required to take separate. GST registration is state-wise. So if I take registration in Maharashtra and I have showroom from where I am selling in Karnataka, do I have to take separate registration? So I have to take one more registration over here. My question is, in one state, one registration, in one state, another registration. My question is, are they distinct person? Everyone, yes or no? Yes. My question is, when goods are going from here to here, is stock transfer, supply, between whom? Are they both considered as distinct person? Chalo, tell me one thing. Same state, separate registration. Distinct. Same state, one registration, two separate place. Not distinct. Going from here to here, supply, not supply. Not supply. Okay, same state, separate registration. Distinct person, not distinct. I am just treating you distinct person first. One state registered under my PAN number. Another state also registered under my PAN number. Are they both distinct person? Goods going from here to here. Supply, not supply. Chalo, done. Now, I want to go ahead and ask you one more thing. Alcohol ke liye, do I have to go ahead and take registration or not required? Chalo, I'll ask you. You tell me one thing. For an example, this is my business in Karnataka. In Karnataka, I have an electronic shop. In Karnataka, I have what, everyone? ठीक है. And under my PAN number only, I have gone ahead and opened one more business in supposingly Tamil Nadu. Here sell electronic, evening go sell alcohol. In Tamil Nadu, I have an alcoholic liquor ka shop. People, what I am selling? Alcohol. ठीक है. Now tell me one thing. My question to all of you is electronic shop. For example, my turnover has crossed 40 lakh. Is electronic shop ka GST registration required? Yes. But alcohol pay, is GST there or not there? Not there. So when GST is only not there, what will I collect and pay? Nothing. So government says for your alcohol shop, you are not required GST registration. Are we clear, everyone? Now, I want to ask you one thing. For this, I have taken one GST registration. For this, registration is not required. Do you guys agree with me? Now, my question to you, if supposingly electronic shops, we send one TV over here in the alcohol shop so that when people are sitting and drinking, they can watch television. Okay, everyone? From here, I transferred one television. Supply, not supply. Why supply? See what they are telling. Everyone listen. They are telling person has obtained or required to obtain registration with respect to one shop. Establishment means shop. Has an establishment in another shop. Means you have taken registration for one shop and you have another shop in another state which is not registered. Then also both shop will be treated as shops of a different person. This will be treated as distinct person and this will be treated as. My question to all of you, from here to here, when goods will go, will it be a supply? Sure, everyone? Chalo, tell me what is distinct person first of all. As told in section number 25, 4 and 5. What is distinct person? Okay. Same state, separate registration. Distinct person. One registered in one state, another registered in another state. Distinct. One registered in one state, one not registered in another state. Still distinct person. Can I go ahead, everyone? Okay. Same state, one registration, two place. Okay. Is it distinct? Not distinct. One registration, two place. Okay. My question: whenever it is distinct, separate registration, is it distinct? Here to here, when goods are going, is it supply? Who told this? Section number 7(1)(c). That sir, whenever you are supplying between whom? Supply includes transfer also, and that's why I told you. I'll tell you transfer later. So whenever you are supplying includes what? Transfer also. Array, supply includes sale, transfer, barter, exchange, lease, rental, license, disposal. So I am telling, whenever you are going ahead and transferring between your distinct person, separate registered, will it be a supply, everyone? Are everyone? So can I go ahead and tell you what is this paragraph going ahead and covering? Chalo, you tell me one thing then. I'll ask you one question from your book and then you will be able to tell it. 1 minute. People, read this question. Read. Read, everyone. Read. Supply, not a supply. Damodar Private Limited Company, right, is registered in Delhi. It has transferred some goods to its branch registered in West Bengal. First of all, if it is West Bengal and it is Delhi, is it distinct person? Under one company only, but two separate place registered, you are a distinct person. First of all, is everyone clear with this? Next, so that the goods can be sold. So you are transferring from here to here so that you can sell the goods. The goods have been transferred without any consideration. My question is, when you transfer goods from here to here, is it supply? Supply between whom? Is consideration required or without consideration also supply? The company believes that the transaction does not qualify supply as no consideration. Ascertain whether the transaction between Damodar to his branch is a supply. What do you guys think? Supply. But how will you write? 2 marks. First, you will write the law. What will you write? Supply between whom? Distinct person without consideration also will be considered as. Then you will go ahead and say, in the given case, since Damodar and its branch are in another state, they are distinct, and supply of goods between them will qualify as supply. Is this question clear? Chalo, let me ask you the next one. 1 minute. People, read point A, question number A. People watching at home, are we all clear till here? Supply, not supply. It says Sulekha manufacturer have a factory in Delhi and a depot in Mumbai. Both these establishments are registered in their respective state. People, factory registered in Delhi. Depot means your godown type of place from where you sell the goods. It is located in Maharashtra. Are they registered separately? Are they distinct person? Okay. Then they are telling from here, finished goods are sent from factory to Mumbai depot without consideration. People, is it supply? Can I go ahead, everyone? People, you do one thing. Pick up your pen and write the answer. No, try. Right. 2 marks. Right. People, pick up your pen and write the answer. See, I told you, right? I told you the answer. Now you have to write the answer, right? Pick up your pen and write the answer. People watching at home, pick up your pen and write the answer now. Right. Right. People who are not getting notebook, please start getting notebook. We have to learn to write. Right. Right, Baba, right. People using pencil. Baba, you'll go home, rub and use the paper again. Then you'll write wrong, so you have to cut like this so that you remember in the exam that I had cut it in my book. Next time I'll not make mistake. Just imagine you signed one balance sheet of the client and you'll tell rub. I will not sign this. Stop using pencils. LKG may you use pencil. One class one you use pencil. No, you are going to be CA. No more pencils, everyone. You are making mistake. It's okay. You cut it and write again. If the strategy is that, sir, this notebook I'll use for the next subject also, then okay. Then, right, Baba, right, done writing. First chapter, writing practice is not required, but second chapter onwards, you have to learn how to write. Chalo, tell me what did you write, everyone? See here, it says Schedule 1, inter alia, stipulates. People, you can't be exactly same. One thing always remember, 200 students in the class, 300 students in the class, you can't write exactly same unless you have copied. You can't write exactly same. In the exam also, you can't write exactly what the ICI is writing, but you can write similar. Similar means writing the law, writing your observation little, writing your conclusion little. These all things you can write, not exactly same, but you can write similar. Can I go ahead, everyone? Sometimes students tell me, sir, I'm not writing good. I'm not writing exactly same. It is not possible. Can I go ahead, everyone? See, you tell me one thing. Every time the answers which are given here, the person who sets the paper will be a different person. Correct? So every time the answer which is given by a person is always a different person. Yes or no? So whenever you see the answers are written by different person, it will be written in little different manner. But generally, all of them would have followed LOC. If it is 2 mark, they would have written L and C. If it is 3 mark, they would have written law, observation, and conclusion. Can I go ahead, everyone? We can follow a format. We can't write exactly same. Is it okay, everyone? Law can be little good. You can try to write what is there in the book, but you can't write exact. Are we all clear till here? And don't be disheartened. It's okay. Can we go ahead, everyone? See, it says what, everyone? It says schedule 1. So you could have written as per section number 71C, or you could have written as per CGST Act. It's okay. The supply of goods or service, this is the law. Supply of goods or service between whom? Related person or between distinct person as told in section number is supply even without consideration when made in the course or furtherance of business. Then what is distinct person? Further, where a person has obtained registration or is required to obtain registration in respect of a shop, which is an establishment, has another establishment in another state, then the establishment shall be treated as establishment of distinct person. If you have one shop in one state and one shop registered in another state, then both will be treated as what, everyone? Distinct. Law is clear to all. Now see the conclusion. In the view of the above, factory and depot are establishment of two distinct persons. Therefore, supplying of goods from Delhi to Mumbai without consideration in the course of business is supply under section number 7. You tell me one thing. If this is a question for 3 marks, how much will you give yourself? 1, 1.5, 2. Why not 3? Because you are yet to learn how to write. Can I go ahead, everyone? It's okay. We are still on the second day. The next 10-15 days, after we are done with every chapter, a little concept every day, we'll try to write question answer. Writing is a art which you will not learn in one day. Not possible. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Chalo, this one is done. This is done. This you can't do now. Okay, very good. Chalo, we'll do some MCQ. Let's see if we can do some MCQs now. People, can you do the first 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it now. I'll wait for you. First 5 MCQs now, everyone. Pick up your pen and do it now. Pick up your pen and solve all the 5 MCQs now. Done. Done. Hurry, everyone. Chalo. Tell me one thing. Goods as per 252 includes actionable claim. People is actionable claim goods. Yes. Growing crops attached to the land which are agreed to be severed. Are they goods? Movable. Right, everyone? Money and securities are not goods. Answer will be what? C. Everyone got C. Which of the following is not? You have to be very careful. Which is not considered as goods? 10 paisa coin having sale value of 100. Is it money held for numismatic value? People, is it goods or not goods? Goods. Arey, 10 paisa coin. Can you use 10 paisa coin nowadays? Is it money held for numismatic value? People, are they goods, not goods? Goods. They are asking what is not goods. Shares of unlisted company. Shares are not good, correct? So two will be your answer. Lottery ticket. Actionable claim. Actionable claims are. So answer will be what? B. Everyone got B. Can I go ahead? Baba, in the exam, no, you have to be very careful. They will ask you negative. See, you go to the exam to write correct. They are asking you what is wrong. So in the exam, you have to be very careful. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. Ram, a stockbroker, charges some service charge, some service fees or documentation fees or brokerage or like fees are charged in relation to transaction in securities. The same would be considered for what, everyone? Providing of. Will such brokerage be service and chargeable to GST? Yes. Which one of the following correct? Now they are asking correct. So bring your brain again to finding out correct. Currency held for numismatic value falls under good. This is only correct. Because currency held for its numismatic value, the old coins, etc., are goods. They does not fall in good. Wrong. Money shall include currency held for numismatic value. Wrong. Because it shall not include. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one. Activity relating to use of money, its conversion by cash or by any other mode for which separate consideration is charged is a service. True? True or no? See, you will think true will come in the first one. They have given false and then true. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. People, read. Sixth one. Sixth one, read. Determine which of the following independent cases will be deemed as supply, even if without consideration. People, number one. A and B transfer stock of goods from his Mumbai branch to Kolkata depot for sale. People, Mumbai is a separate place. Kolkata. Are they distinct person? Not distinct. One state to another state. Correct? Are they separate registered? People, when you are separate state, you will take separate registration. Are they distinct person? Supply, not supply. ठीक है. Raghuveer, a dealer of air conditioner, permanently transferred the motor vehicle free of cost. The ITC on the motor vehicle was blocked and not availed. People, you did not take the ITC. Transferred free. Supply, not supply. Permanent transfer of business asset. ITC taken, not taken. Supply, not supply. Not a supply. Is my point 100% clear? Miss Reddy, an employee, received gift from her employer on occasion of Diwali, 21,000. Employer giving a gift to employee. Supply, not supply. 21,000. 61,000. Supply. This is supply, not supply. So people, what is the question asking you? Which is a supply? Answer will be 1. Answer will be A. Is everyone clear? People, this one you leave it. This one you leave it. ठीक है. Others you can't do now because I am yet to teach you 1 minute. One we have 13. True. Grandparents are never considered as related. Wrong. Grandparents are always considered. Wrong. Grandparents are considered as related to their grandson. For me, my grandfather, only if they are wholly dependent on their grandson. Correct? Grandparents are considered related if they are not dependent. This is wrong. Answer will be how many we got? C. That's why I told you, you have to remember also. Are we all clear till here, everyone? See, whatever we have gone ahead and learned today, we have gone ahead and done the question answers also. So at home, you don't have to do anything other than revise and then come for tomorrow. Done, everyone? Now, one question I told you to practice. You will practice that question writing, revise, and then come. Tell me one thing, everyone. What did we learn today? Section number 7. 1A. Activity. Everyone here. For A. In the course of business. A. Person other than doing an activity with the or members doing an activity with them. For A. B. Importation of service. For A. Consideration. Business. Both will be considered as. Then we started with section number 7.1. Number 1. Permanent transfer of business asset. Which asset? On which ITC is taken. Without consideration also will be considered as. Condition is what? You should have taken the second. Supply between or in the course of related person means scope plus family plus sole agent. Distinct person means what? Same state. One registration. Distinct, not distinct. Separate registration. One state registered, another state registered. Are we clear, everyone? Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please revise and then come for the class. Done, everyone? Bye, guys. Take care.